Psycho Circus. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Furley's Girl with my very first segment on one of my favorite Kiss albums of all time, Psycho Circus. Let's see. First off, I want to say thank you guys for posting your comments on my Ace Frehley videos that I posted in in December of last year. And you guys really rock. I gotta tell you guys that. Now, let's get down to business about the Psycho Circus album. Like I said before, this is my first segment on the album, so let's get down to business, shall we? Now, let's talk about the album for a second, okay? I want to make this segment about 10 minutes long, but I'll try my best with it. Okay, now, where to start? Okay, let's talk about the title song for a minute. Alright, for those of you who have the track listing for Psycho Circus, you know, you could tell what your favorite songs is on there, you know. My favorite song, I have a couple of favorite songs from the album Psycho Circus. I have the title song, which is Psycho Circus. I like In Your Face, that's sung by Ace Frehley. And I Finally Found My Way to You by Peter Criss. And let's talk about In Your Face. Now, I was watching a video like a while back, and I've sort of read in someone's comments on here, right here on YouTube, and I was completely in awe. I finally realized that Gene Simmons actually wrote the song In Your Face, and Ace actually sung it. You know, I thought Ace really wrote the song and produced it himself. But oh man, this is gonna be a long segment, but guys, bear with me, please. Let's see. Now, okay, for those of you guys heard the song Within, I heard the song about maybe once or twice already, so I can tell you guys. Excuse me, my voice is a little. Anyway, back to the album. I said I was going to do a segment, as I said earlier in the recording, and like I said earlier in the segment, I said I was going to talk about Psycho Circus, and that's what I'm doing. And Psycho Circus is one of the awesomest albums by Kiss. I gotta give Kiss their props, man. I've been a Kiss fan since I was younger. My dad introduced me to those guys when I was a kid, you know, but I haven't really been to a Kiss concert in since never, you know. You know, and when they came to New Orleans about 9 years ago, I wanted to go to their farewell tour. My dad wanted to go there too, but he had a bit of a problem, you know, at the Superdome, but I won't go into that. Okay, for all you Kiss fans out there that has the album Psycho Circus, I really want to say to you guys that album really rocks. I love it, you know, and I know you guys have the album Psycho Circus, and I know you guys haven't heard it in almost 11 years, you know. But however, However, I had to pause for a second. I'm sorry, guys. However, I know when the video, you remember when the video Psycho Circus was released? Oh, that video was hot, wasn't it? That video was so hot. I was at least 11 years old when the video was made, you know. So, yeah, I'm still a Kiss fan, you know, no matter how old I am, you know. I think those guys still rocks. But I only have to say one thing, you know, without Peter and Ace in the band, Kiss is nothing. Okay? Kiss is nothing without those two guys, you know, the two original members, you know, not like Eric and Tommy, you know. So I won't get into that right now. So anyway, for those of you who wanted to like hear a little segment, I know you guys are gonna comment this, right? Let's see. Now the album Psycho Circus is really awesome. You know, I've always wanted to, you know, actually I've downloaded like a few songs from the album Psycho Circus. You know, I have it on LimeWire. Anyway, as you can tell, Psycho Circus is one of my favorite albums of all time. You know, I had to say Hotter Than Hell is really cool. You know, Just to Kill is really cool. Destroyer, Love Gun, Dynasty. What else? What else album? Creatures of the Night. You remember The Elder, right, guys? I'm going to talk about The Elder sometime soon in my next segment. Now, as I said earlier, this is my first segment that I'm doing on a Kiss album. So, if you guys want to hear about any more about Psycho Circus, let me know, because I'll be more than honored and post a new video for you guys about any of the albums by the fellas. Alright, now if okay, I had to take a pause there for a second. Now what can I say? Okay, now back to the songs on the album Psycho Circus. Alright, Psycho Circus is one of my favorite albums of all time, as I said before earlier in the segment. And I have to say that I have a few songs that I love on there. Like I Finally Found My Way, which is sung by Peter, and what else? In Your Face by Ace Frehley, and the title song Psycho Circus, which is lead vocals by Paul Stanley. Now, to be honest with you, I have to say that Psycho Circus is really awesome, man. I mean, come on, you can't go on without Psycho Circus, man. I mean, you can't go wrong without Psycho Circus. You know, I've always wanted to get go out and buy Psycho Circus when I was younger, but I didn't have the money to. But that was then, and this is now, and I could download it. So yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just in a hyper mood. Go ahead and post a comment, and I'll be more gladly to have you on the front side, you know. And I'll be more than happy to have you aboard the Kiss plane or the Kiss spaceship or whatever the hell it is. So yeah, this, like I said before, this is part one of my Kiss segment. This is one of the segments from one of my favorite Kiss albums of all time. And in part two, I will talk about what is that? The Elder album that the guys did back in '81, because I wasn't born in '81, so I heard about the album. So anyway, so this is part two, so I'll catch you guys in part three. Alright? Later.